Alright guys, we are back. We are back, and we were having a technical issue, and I had to go to fix that technical issue, so I really appreciate everybody's patience. But we are about to get started. So we're at the wedding. We're redoing the wedding, so that way we can... there's some stuff we have to do at the wedding, or not do at the wedding, to make sure that we get everything that we need to do for things to pan out at the end of the game a certain way that I want them to end up. So let's move forward here. So we are
I reckon the cook will be in the kitchen.
we're trying to feed some poor people so they will leave the wedding.
Never takes her eyes off the pantry door.
Have you tried just asking her?
Why would I do that? I'm telling you, it's no use.
How can you be so sure? Maybe she'll be reasonable in the end. She was with her daughter.
Try it then.
I'll try talking to her.
Are you drunk?
Let's do it.
Not drunk enough for a wedding feast.
God, this will be a fuck up.
Well, if I can't
worry.
reason with the cook, I can always try sneaking into the pantry.
Well, if you do, just make sure she doesn't catch you.
Did you notice if she ever leaves the kitchen?
I've seen her go and gather herbs, or put more food on the tables from time to time. But someone would have to eat it all first.
Good to hear. I'm starving.
Then I wish you a hearty appetite.
All right. All right. I'll see what I can do.
Good
So we're
luck,
gonna switch
Henry.
to our... We're gonna switch to our sneak... Well, actually, we're gonna switch to our talking gear here. And we will go talk to the cook. Cool.
God be with you, sir.
Tuma says you don't want to give anything to the beggars by the gate.
That's right.
Well, I don't. What do you care?
Don't you feel sorry for them?
Don't try that on me. I can't share what I don't have.
Is there really nothing left?
If I give them what's left, I won't have anything to cook with tomorrow. And then what? Tuma should have just driven them away. Why even bother with them? Take care then. What are you looking for? There's plenty to eat outside.
So, what do I have to do? If I go to my journal, it says collect food on the wedding.
What are you doing here? Can't you see I'm busy?
I thought I could tell her that there's no food. Okay, I mean, I'll just take it from the tables then. That's what I did before. I was just trying to go about it a little bit of a different way.
Have you killed anyone with that sword yet?
Not yet.
The best way to do this is... Where is it? These. Excuse me. And give them all cookies. If you give them too much, they will not like that either. Roasted piglet. See, now you know why the horror movie, Ooh, Blood and Honey, exists. Have me going about roasting piglets and expecting there to be no consequences. I wonder why piglet and not just pig. I mean, roast pig is great. Salted pork? Alright, I'm almost done. If Henry would stop being so drunk. I never drink in this game either. But they force you to drink in this part. Excuse me. Alright, we have the food.
I picked some food off the tables.
Let me see. Maybe that'll be enough for them.
It will be. Except for my potions, which you may not have. What do you mean?
Wait, I'll look for something else.
Forget it. Take care, friend. Take care.
Alright, so that's wrong. That's what I'm saying. You've got to have the exact amount, and it's all got to be food from the wedding. Oh, that's right. I've got to talk to the Moravians too. Okay, never mind. I was wondering what. I forgot what the Moravian thing was, but I remember what I have to do.
I picked some food off the tables.
Let me see.
Okay. Is it the wine?
Wait, I'll look for...
Forget it. Take care.
How are you?
Wine?
Get out of my way. You'll find food outside.
Okay, so just do the piglet then, I guess.
Well, hopefully you'll find peace.
So I don't think that the wine is, like, I can't give them the wine or anything, so we'll give them the walnut whatever things. And that will have to do.
Hey,
Piglet.
Settle down, fellas. What a wedding here. So didn't make a fuss.
Here we go. What the heck is that? That looks like terrible chicken. Maybe that's just the way it looked before MSG.
Has your father ever talked to you about what's in store?
Poppy seed, quark. Okay. Let me see if that's enough now. Alright, I picked it up off the table. Here we go. Oh, I have to turn in the exact amount. Well, I'll put down 9 more. There you go. See?
That'll have to do. It won't last them long, but they can be glad to get anything at all.
There
That's
we
that
go.
then. Thanks for the help. And you know what? Wait for me here. I'll throw it to them, and then we'll drink to our success. And no excuses.
Yep.
Christ! Pardon me.
Alright, now we go and talk to the Moravians.
Well, well. Look what the cat dragged in.
These are the guys that I already
Easy,
had a fight
gents.
with.
Come in peace.
You gave me a hammering last time. Well, you'll near be so lucky this time, fella.
You want to fight? Here.
What's the matter? Are you shitting it? The laddie looks like he's gonna start agreeing.
What?
We're only having you on, pal. It's all water under the bridge. I'm Yurko from Moravia, and these fine lads hail from there too.
I'm Henry, from Scallis.
Well, Henry, come and have a wee drink with us to settle our differences.
Why not? I'd love to have a drink with you.
Of course you would.
Yeah, I'm already drunk.
Fuck. That pish of yours makes me heave. It's near fit to drink. We have to find something better.
You know why Lord Samin won't give you anything better? Because he's afraid you'll get drunk and start a brawl.
Now look here, you bambot. I'll tell you an age-old piece of wisdom. A dry Moravian is
That makes a whole lot.
more
It makes a whole lot of sense, right?
So,
That's why we let
you
people
didn't
drink
want
and
this
drive.
place smashed to pieces. Bring us some decent liquor.
I see. This is getting serious. And where would I find something?
Something, my ass. We want the good swally we brought from Moravia. Seeing as we kept there being up pishy. But old Samin took it from us and hid it in the fortress dunnies.
Dunnies?
The cellars. That old Boddock even put them under guard with our liquor
Yes.
inside.
And who's guarding the cellar?
A guard, of course. He's holed up in there like a badger, gawking at the door and not moving an inch.
All right. But how will I recognize this stuff I'm looking for?
I'm sure you'll be able to tell. It's a wee jug. Well, maybe not all that wee.
I don't think there's much I can do about the guard. Do you have any ideas?
I didn't care. Just get rid of him. Make up some keech so he fucks off. I'll let you in there. I'm sure you'll figure it out.
All right.
I reckon I don't have much choice, do I?
Yes, that too. But the longer we wait, the more the guests eat and drink.
Where are them servants with the booze? I'm so dry. If you rubbed me with a stick, I'd burst into flames.
I'm so thirsty, I could drink the juice from a dead donkey's eyeball.
But I'd rather
Just
die
looking
of
up
thirst than
something
drink
real
that
quick, guys.
bohemian swill.
Not only her,
All right. So I don't think that there's a way. I don't think that there's a way to do this without getting these guys their alcohol.
on your freaks.
No matter how much I try. Seems like that's what it's got to be.
Said she hasn't seen you in confession in a while.
again, Henry.
Come on, gamekeeper. You can't do that.
But Henry, it's nothing.
None
Forget
of
that.
that.
You'll get drunk again.
I suppose it's better that way.
All right, no drinking.
See how easy that was?
I'm sorry.
All right, now I've got to go over here. What?
Married today. It's no wonder he...
Let's talk to this
Everybody's
guard.
drinking and having a good time, and you're stuck sitting here in the cellar. Aren't you bored?
Don't even get me started. Finally, a proper wedding after all these years, and I'm sent to guard the cellar. So them Moravian drunkards don't drink it dry? Pah. And I'm so thirsty, I could suck the damp out of these walls.
I really don't
All
envy
right,
you.
well,
Thank you. I feel so much better.
I didn't realize that people...
Now go and get yourself a beer. I'll take over for you for a while.
No way! If Tuma found out, he'd chew my arse off.
Tuma? Oh, come on. He's drinking too. We had some schnapps together a moment ago.
What? That sly bastard.
See? Why should you be stuck here like a sack of dry grain?
That makes
Right you
sense.
are. If Tuma can drink, so can I.
I have you now.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, that's the kitchens.
Hear that, Father? If we have to wait for him, the ceremony would be over
I'm
by
so
now.
thirsty.
Here you go, Jerko.
Look what I found for you.
Oh, hooray! Bring it on! Ah. Well, that's something else. Hail Henry! Come and sit with us and have a swig.
I don't drink.
No. Thanks, but I don't drink.
Hey, a fish that subs no but water. Drink up, laddie. It's a polite thing to do at a wedding. To health, God, and Henry.
And to the newlyweds.
To them too.
Yeah,
Bottoms up.
to whoever those people are.
God's nails, Henry. We're in trouble. You've got to help me.
What's happened?
The sword's gone. Someone must have taken it.
The wedding present for the young lord.
Not so loud, for God's sake. If I don't get it back, the old man will wipe the floor with me. You'll see. He'll make sure I never forge another nail in this county.
Couldn't you have left it somewhere?
Leave behind something so precious? Never. Someone stole it.
Can you remember the last time you saw it?
I don't know. Maybe when we came,
This
I showed
guy.
it to old Semine. He told me what a masterpiece it was.
I was there. What did you do then?
Then I ate a little something, drank, and went to take a piss.
And you had the sword on you the whole time?
Why would I go to piss with it? I put it down in the grass by the wall.
Aha. Let me guess.
There you go.
You haven't seen it since then?
I've been looking for it ever since.
Did you show the sword to anyone else?
Well... You know, I had to show off a bit. Such a lovely piece of work for Lord Semine himself.
You were pleased with yourself, eh?
Everyone is.
Actually,
when
I
their
did it.
work is praised, aren't they?
Well, no wonder you didn't know which way was up. The praise made the blood rush to your head. And maybe elsewhere, too.
Don't you worry about my head, damn it. We have to find the sword.
I will find the sword.
Who were you showing off that sword to?
A few people came to me to see it. A couple of girls. Young lads, too.
Young lads?
Aye, it's true. and one of them was a bit cocky.
What did the lad look like?
I don't know exactly. With all the commotion around here. He was kind of young, you know, a fop. Like a lot of fellas around here.
Well, that could be any one of a dozen.
If I knew exactly which one it was, I'd go and see him myself.
How did he act?
Don't you at least remember how he acted? Something that sticks in your mind?
Well, as I say, he was just cheeky-like. And he had these strange manners. Like one of the nobles. He's been strutting around to impress some wench. One that lewd Chamberlain brought here, I think.
Ah, I see. I know exactly who we're looking for.
You do?
Yep.
No, actually. I have absolutely no
I
idea
do.
who you're talking about. And what was he wearing? Try to remember.
I know that. He was in yellow. He was well dressed, all right.
Ooh.
I'll try to find the lad. Maybe he'll know more.
If you find my sword on him, hang him by the balls right away.
Alright, I already know where the sword is, but before I do that, I need to have a sword fight. And actually, before I do that, I need to get gamekeeper to tell the gamekeeper not to drink.
It's taking them too long, Dad.
It's not you. Oh yeah, I remember if I talk to this guy, I get something.
Yes? What do you need?
You're a little nervous, aren't you?
Not at all.
That's a lovely yellow attire you're wearing. You're exactly the kind of fella I'm looking for. Do you know Radovan? The blacksmith from Takov?
I don't. And whatever happened, I don't know anything about it.
You don't know him? Then why did he tell me he remembered you hanging around him right before he got robbed?
Uh-oh. What'd you do?
It's not my fault, I swear. It's the devil himself who guides my hand. I'm completely defenseless against him.
The devil, eh? You better come up with a better story next time. Now give me everything you took.
Yes, of course. Here, take it all. What would I do with this, right?
Oh,
man.
Even the apothecary's missing badge. And now the sword.
Sword? But I don't have any sword.
Don't lie to me, sticky fingers.
I might be a thief, but I'm not a liar. This is really all I took. And anyway, where would I hide a sword?
All right. I'll be going now.
Please,
Okay, then.
Don't tell anyone. I'll sit on my hands from now on.
Alright, well.
With everything. One's already married, and the...
Where are you? Who's this? Gameskeeper, where did you go? Nope, not there, not there. Oh yeah, that's right, he's over here. Haha!
You again, Henry?
Come on, gamekeeper.
But Henry!
Forget that.
Well, here you go.
Still easy that.
Is that a threat, old man?
Not so bad after all.
But still,
I have so many savior schnapps that I might as well.
Can I get on with it now?
Aye. The last one waiting for you is the Old Lord.
Okay, 1 second, guys. I already had a drink, but I need another. I'll be right back. Root beer. That's why it looks like this. It is not alcoholic. I do not drink alcohol. That's the way. That way Twitch doesn't ban me. It is not alcohol. I do not drink alcohol. All right, let's
What can you tell me about your lord, Gnarly?
What can I tell you? He's got a lot of experience, but a lot of old man's aches and pains. Be careful, though. Don't underestimate him. As you saw yourself in Apollonia,
Let's do it.
His age is deceptive.
All right.
All right. I'll go and challenge the old lord.
I'm sure he's looking forward to it. Who gave them
Let's do
booze
it.
this time, I'd like to know.
Hello.
Henry, I just saw Yurko, and I think he's pretty soused. I thought you were supposed to watch him.
It's better this way. Believe me. A wise man once told me a sober Moravian's far more trouble than a drunk one.
That sounds like Yurko talking.
Indeed. And he ought to know about Moravians.
Oh, to hell with it. I have to admit Yurko seemed a little less surly right away. If only he didn't have to sing. Well, I suppose you can't have everything.
Let's go.
The beggars are gone. They won't embarrass you anymore.
Well, I'm happy to hear that. I just hope Cook doesn't give me a hard time about it.
I managed in the end and got the food elsewhere.
Ah, that's good. You know, she's a good cook, but she can also be a real thorn in my side. Well, since you've served me well, I'll introduce you to Lord von Berghoff when he arrives. If you're still interested, that is.
I certainly am. I'll be honored.
I'll just introduce you to him, nothing more. Lord von Berghoff is a distinguished nobleman, and as such, and don't be offended now, he's not that interested in commoners.
I don't mind. What matters is that I finally get to meet him.
Also,
Lord Semi, I'd like to challenge you to a duel.
I'll gladly accept, Henry. But bear in mind, I am not the youngest.
I saw how you fought in Apollonia, sir. And I'd be a fool to make allowances for your age.
I had to try, though. So, what are we waiting for?
I'm still better, old man. Wait. Haha, loser.
Oh dear. Not your day, sir, eh?
Oh, what the hell. I'm not in my prime anymore, and Henry here is a very good swordsman.
Thank you, sir.
That's right.
Would you like a sip of wine? To take away the pain.
Gladly. I took quite a battering myself.
Tell me, Gnarly, how did Henry do in your tourney?
He beat your son and the bailiff's son, too.
Oh, but surely he deserves some reward.
I forget what he gives me. I don't think it was worth it.
Here you go, Henry.
Wasn't
a
like some
beautiful
yeah.
neck chain. I had
Wasn't
it
like
made
some
in
great thing.
Kuttenberg. I was hoping to give it to my son, but since he didn't beat you either, you certainly deserve it.
I'm honored. Thank you, Lord Sammy.
Yeah.
Do we meet? Excuse me.
Oh, I got a chat here, but I can't see it. Beating up the old men. That is true. Yeah, I believe in equality. That's why I also punch women and children. when it's necessary. Oh, I'm kidding. I don't do that. Let's see. Lord Semine's necklace. Ooh. But my charisma goes down. That kind of sucks. So my charisma is 22. Okay, necklace for the winner of the sword fighting tournament at Semine's wedding. Nolly was right that Lord Semine really had to pay a big money. Maybe he didn't believe anyone, but his son Ulda could win the tournament. Okay. Excuse me. Visibility goes down. Noise goes up. Charisma goes up. Conspicuousness. Oh my god. This sucks. I can't use it, basically. Not great. Alright, well. Now's not the time. I'm always so conspicuous. What's going on, I love Francois?
You know, Shane. He's an old man. What are you doing here?
I might have known. Where there's trouble, Lord Capon is never far off.
You two know each other?
Unfortunately.
Yep.
What do you want, Henry? Can't you see I'm busy here?
I'm glad you're still alive and kicking.
You were worried about me? Well, no. I mean, Henry.
Why would you ever want to have a romance with this guy?
I just wouldn't want to explain to Sir Hanush why I couldn't keep an eye on my living ball and chain.
Watch your tongue.
Like a pair of little boys.
What are you even doing here?
Radaman the blacksmith
done with the
has
wedding,
lost the
though.
sword he made for the groom as a wedding present.
Well, that's a bit of a fuck-up, eh? But I'm not really surprised when he was shoving it under everyone's noses and telling them there's none better in
You know,
the
actually, it's
county.
funny, though, because I made the sword.
So you think someone nicked it?
I don't think so. I'm sure of it. The bailiff's
Why?
son, Svatobluk.
What? Svatya? Nonsense.
What's going on here? You again?
Who is this drunk?
This is Wojtek.
Keep my name out of your mouth. And you? What are you doing here with my... girl?
I am not your girl. That is certainly not only yours. And it's a few years since anyone called me a girl.
Did you hear that? Scram. Nobody's interested in you.
So you've ganged up on me, eh? First you make a fool of me, and then this prick.
Let me see.
We didn't agree on anything. And forget about Mishka. She
Yeah,
had
this
no
guy
time
sucks
for
at
either of
wooing
us.
women, that's for sure.
a really bad day today.
Women don't want me. To my friends, I'm a joke.
All that's
Well,
left
then they aren't your friends.
is the booze. Booze never lets you down.
Well, each to his own.
I was afraid you were going to start a fight.
You don't have to be afraid with me.
Hold on. No change in the subject. What did you mean?
How long are we gonna not be known as the nobles? Is what I want to know. Don't spoil it for me, but.
And how do you know it was him who took it?
Because I saw him.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Do I have to drag every word out of you? Where did you see him?
The blacksmith went to the latrine and left his sword outside. The blockhead. Svatya had his eye on him the whole time and just seized the opportunity.
Why would the bailiff's son take it? He and Semi will be family soon.
Why don't you ask him yourself? But from what I hear...
Have you beaten the game yet,
Semine's really
Ella
sticking
Francois?
his craw. Why? I don't know. You'll have to figure that out for yourself.
What did he do with the sword then?
I have no idea. I had better things to do than follow him around.
Okay, let's just stare at each other.
Last I saw, he disappeared into the battlements by the latrine, and then he showed up in the backyard under the dovecot. He didn't have the sword anymore.
All right. I'll take your word for it and try to find the sword.
Finally, you've come to your senses. And Henry?
Yes?
Just don't fuck it up. We need to talk to von Berghoff.
You got it.
I just look like
Let's
an idiot.
go.
Besides, Oldham complained about you again.
What's eating the old man now?
My lady, it's getting dark.
And Henry, that defeated young Lord Oldham.
Guard Commander Tumar.
Would you like to see it?
Cool if you could jump off of things. No, nope. I hadn't played the first. Seems odd to start the second. Oh, okay, yeah.
So Svatya threw it in here.
You do nothing but complain, day in, day out. Especially about us.
They got you all living in peace.
The first one was good, but the combat was just not.
Found your
the
sword?
greatest.
Thank God, Henry. I was afraid I'd have to look for a job in another county. Who stole it?
The bailiff's son took it.
Svatya. Why the hell would he do that? He and young Semyon will be brothers-in-law.
Maybe that's exactly why.
Right. I heard he's got a grudge against the Semyons. But for him to act a fool like that, when Semyon finds out, he'll make the bailiff set the boy straight in no uncertain terms.
No one should be above the law.
Aye, but still, punishing your own son is a punishment in itself. But, as you say, it has to be done.
Yeah, seriously,
You've
you
got
can't
it
just
to be
let
just
people
in
commit
time.
crimes.
The ceremony is about to start.
So Lord von Berghoff has arrived?
Not yet, but the father is in a hurry to have his son married. I think the lad's a little scared. I'm not surprised. I had to get drunk as a lord before my wedding.
I didn't think they'd start the ceremony without Lord von Berghoff.
He'll show up, don't worry. Something just held him up, you know. Lordly business.
It's really funny. Like you see how drunk my character is. He's,
Where on earth is he? We've been waiting for hours. I sent someone to look for him.
Master Chamberlain, how's it looking? When's Sir Otto coming?
I wish I knew, sir. His party should have been here long ago.
What?
I sent someone to look for them, but there's no sign of them. It's regrettable,
I think that guy would
but
have
we'd better
kind of cleaned
start
himself
without
up a
him.
little.
Oh, let's get started, Father.
Damn it.
Both of them are just... I beat both of them in duels, so you see they're all bloodied up. I don't know about you, but I smiled at my wife when she was walking down the aisle.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here.
I don't know if you're married or not,
witness
La
the
Francois,
sacred
but
union of Agnes and Alda.
it's a beautiful thing, man.
I ask you before God and His holy church to make your holy vow of matrimony, love, honor, and fidelity. Do you so swear until death do you part?
I do.
I do.
I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride.
You may kiss the bride. See, here I was expecting him to see something like, oh, there's Lord von Bergov.
Right back where we started.
Imagine being able to see your objective and you just cannot get there.
Von Bergov's not coming, so why stay here? I'll congratulate the newlyweds and go.
All right. Before we congratulate the newlyweds... First of all, I'm going to wash myself. Before we congratulate the newlyweds, we have to find the drunkard.
Why didn't Lord von Bergov come? I thought you were waiting for him before starting the ceremony.
If I did, my son might never be married. I don't know why he's not here. The Chamberlain said he'd sent someone to look for him, but they found no sign of him.
Something must have happened.
Sir, do you know where I can find your son and his bride? I'd like to congratulate them.
Sorry, I haven't seen them for a while either. But don't bother them too much. Let them have some peace. They'll need rest after everything today.
All right. There's the Chamberlain.
Why didn't Lord von Bergov come?
See, can I put
How
this
should
up
I
here?
know? He must have been delayed somewhere.
Let's see if that's
I'll be
true.
with you. I bring
That'll
no
be fine.
wine.
All right, where are you? Where are you? There's Captain Gnarly. No. Okay. I am not married, hadn't found the lady yet. Well, you know, when you do, it's an amazing thing. Let's see. Okay, those are the Moravians. Where is he?
God's woes.
Okay, there's the blacksmith.
You're my
There's
friend.
the Semine guard.
We'll have a drink with me. It will be the last one today.
Where did I cannot remember. Here's my piece of advice to anybody listening about marriage.
What heart you go to?
Now this is free advice and it'll probably be worth what you pay for it, but I'm going to tell you anyway.
It's a good thing you're here.
What's the matter? I hope you haven't been drinking.
No, don't worry. Quite the contrary. I wanted to thank you. I didn't. But I'm not drunk yet. Usually, I'd be under the table by now.
It's not even worth mentioning.
Oh, but it is. That's enough. I won't bother you anymore. I believe I can do it on my own now.
Are you sure?
Well, we'll see.
All right. Just be careful, eh?
Aye. And Henry, I'm really grateful. And I'll never forget you for this. But there's something else I'd like to ask you. Not right away. Don't worry. Just stop by sometime when you're around.
All right, gamekeeper. I'll stop by your place when I can.
Alright, so here's my free advice about marriage, and like I said, it'll probably be worth... It's free advice and it'll be worth what you pay for it. So there's all kinds of women
It happens.
who are into all kinds of things and who would be... Like, there's all kinds of women who would be compatible with you based on, you know, who they are, their interests, and all that stuff, okay? And there's all kinds of women who are compatible with you because you look at them and you say, man, that's a beautiful woman, I want to be with that woman forever. One is easier to find than the other. So what I say is, find a woman who you can be physically attracted to for the rest of your life. Okay? And then, let's say that you think of like it as a group. Like you find 5 women, 10 women that are just amazingly beautiful to you, and that you say, man, I could really love, you know, be attracted to that woman even if she got older, okay? And then you start eliminating those women down to the women that you like because of who they are and all of that other crap. There you go. It's not about being...
You're a mess, Jules.
Bugger off.
It's not about being, shallow. It's about finding someone, because at some point you're going to be 30 years old, married for 10 years, and you're going to roll over, wake up in the morning and roll over and look at your wife. You know? I already know. And you are going to want to be attracted to your wife. It's just, it's marriage security, I guess you just call it. Here we go. Where is she? Oh man, is that like awesome swords? Blacksmith's kit. Alright, here we go. We're about to...
Why? What are you doing here? Who are you?
I'm Henry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. I was hoping to find you both here. Sir Older as well.
You should have
Come
just
now,
left Henry.
Dry your tears. What's the matter, eh?
Olda sounds like a woman's name.
Did he...
No. He just disappeared. Left practically right from the altar.
But why? You two look so happy.
I was hoping he'd stay at home more after we were married. Instead of always riding off somewhere. What a silly goose I am.
All right. Tell me where he went.
What was so urgent that it couldn't wait until morning?
I don't know. He didn't tell me, but he often rides off in a hurry.
I wonder where he goes.
Did he at least tell you when he'd be back?
No. Sometimes he comes back in the evening. Sometimes he's gone for days. He doesn't want to talk about it at all.
I heard he deliberately rushed the ceremony.
Everyone wanted to wait for Sir Otto von Berghoff. He was supposed to be the guest of honor. But Alder was on edge all day. Especially after that.
So is he having an
messenger
affair,
arrived.
or
He
what's
got
going on?
Impatient and said he wanted to have the ceremony right away.
What messenger?
He didn't carry any lord's colours, just a rider. He came in, exchanged a few rushed words with Alder, and then rode off again. And a little while after the ceremony, Alder rode off too.
All right, let's go.
Don't worry. He'll be back soon. Nobody would leave a pretty girl like you alone for long.
He couldn't care less about me. His father arranged the marriage mainly for the money they're getting from my pa.
I think he really loves you. During the ceremony, he was gazing at you like an apparition of the Virgin Mary.
Then why would he disappear right after? I'm probably the only bride ever to be abandoned.
I
at
don't
her
think
own
that that's
wedding.
exactly true.
I'll
Julia
be a
Roberts made a
laughing
movie
stock.
about a woman abandoned at her wedding.
Oh well.
Or no,
I've already
she
cried
left her.
buckets.
Yeah, she abandoned.
I could use a drink. How about you?
Shouldn't you slow down? The night is still young.
I like this.
Maybe Alder will come back and you'll have duties.
Mother said all a girl has to do is lie down and hold on. I can do that drunk. Let Alder do all the work.
My God, woman.
Booze! Oh, fucking hell! It's you again!
Oh,
Wait! Fuck off me! You wanna fuck the bride, huh? It's not what you think!
What are you doing, you drunken fool?
Oh! There's Sir Hans.
Someone's been coveting the neighbour's wife, eh?
Bollocks!
I'm not that I blame you. But you might have waited until this all went home.
Alright, now we've got the fight. I like how just everybody's fighting, it's not just...
What are those fancy moves, for fuck's sake?
Yeah!
Runaway Bride is something different. Yeah, that's what
Let him have it! You should have fucking stayed out of that. Nice! You want to... Yeah!
who are we fighting, you know?
He's got no chance alone.
This is like... Okay, so right now I'm...
You gonna fuck with us? Just kill you. To me! Nice!
You see what I mean? Like, who's the good guys and the bad guys?
Is that the best? Let him have it!
Alright, I'm still standing, so I'm happy.
Quickly, for the love of God, sort out this rabble before they turn everything into firewood!
See, another thing I think is interesting in this game is that you can have a spear or a polearm, but not a shield at the same time. Alright, here's this guy.
cursed luck.
Yeah, I'm so glad that I don't drink. I mean, okay, other people drink, fine, whatever. I'm not criticizing them really or whatever. I'm just glad I never have to deal with getting drunk and having to fight or hangovers or any of that stuff. Getting my license suspended or taken away, any of that.
Well. Distinguished guests.
For the love of God. Does it have to be him?
Trust me, friend.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
We need to have a word with you.
Oh. Would your graces care to sit?
I think not.
What brings you to my humble rectory, gentlemen?
Are you all packed, Godwin? I heard you got kicked out of your humble rectory.
So who do I owe that to? You wouldn't have had anything to do with this, would you, Hanush?
You've no one to thank for that but yourself, Godwin. If you hadn't been living like an animal, you wouldn't be regretting it now.
You're wrong, though. I don't regret anything.
And I trust you won't regret hearing us out now.
It's ridiculous.
We have a secret mission for you.
Oh, I'm listening.
I'm all ears, Sir Radzi.
Do you know about Lord Coupon's mission?
Aye. I heard a word or two about that. Where was it you sent him? Trotsky?
Yes. To Sir Otto von Berghoff's castle.
Royal Chamberlain von Berger. The League of Lords fella.
You know more than I'd expect from you.
It doesn't surprise me. I also know that Trotsky is about 3 days' ride away.
2 days. Weather permitting.
The young lord should have been back long since then, shouldn't he?
He should. But he's not.
Uh-oh.
And now you want me to find out why he's not here yet.
That's right. You'll go to Trotsky and see if anything's happened to him.
Why me?
Honestly, I'd like to know that too, Radzig. Why this fellow?
He has experience like few others. You know that, Hanush. And not just in combat. Although he might not look like it at the moment, he is from a noble family. So he knows how to deal with nobility.
What? You're saying this scoundrel in a cassock is blue-blooded?
It's true. And he also understands the common people. Since we don't know what's holding Capon up, we need someone who can deal with whoever he comes across.
I hope you're right.
He's a royal.
So what do you say, Godwin?
How could I say no after such words of praise?
Well, that went better than I expected.
Oh, don't get ahead of yourself. I won't rest until my nephew is safely back in Perkstein.
When should I go?
Right away.
Fuck! They have to lock us up in here, of all places. I have a feeling these walls are moving. The cell is getting smaller and smaller. Can you hear me? Let me out! Hey! Hear me!
Give it a rest. No one's coming.
I feel like we're going to be crushed here.
I wanted to see who Radzig is.
Don't worry, we won't. Any crushing will be done later by the executioner.
Oh, what a relief to hear that. Listen here, Henry. I wanted to say...
Okay. It's not the actor I thought it
well,
was.
that I'm glad to see you again. Henry?
Well, it sounds like the great Sir Hans Capon is getting ready to apologise. But why?
Well, because I'm just sorry, I suppose. Nevertheless...
There's our burgeoning romance here.
I wanted to say that... well, you were right. I behaved... badly. Awfully.
All right. I accept your apology. All water under the bridge, eh? Old pal.
Thanks. So, what were you getting up to the whole time, anyway?
I was working in the blacksmith's forge in Takov.
Oh.
Like my father
Well,
before
lucky
me.
for you, you have a trade you could work at.
Sort of. Most of the time I was actually chasing after lost carts, or scrambling over the rocks looking for hermits.
Well, at least you weren't bored, eh?
What about you?
I also stuck to what I'm best at.
What, boozing and whoring?
Fucking hunting.
You were poaching?
Only commoners poach. I was hunting in the territory of another noble. Without his permission.
Yes, that's poaching, Hans.
But that's a capital crime.
Ah, bollocks. Nothing to worry about.
Heaven help us.
Shh, quiet. There's something going on outside the door.
Have you seen Captain Thomas? Yarrick says he's in a bad way.
See, this is the guy I need to that can verify our identities.
Last I heard from Father Nicodemus, though, was that his wounds are healing.
Aye. Only he's been struck down by a fever. And the Sawbones is away with Sir Otto.
Good God.
Captain Thomas! Yes! He met us before we reached the pond, didn't he? We showed him our letter.
But he's in a fever. You heard them.
Oh, we'll deal with that somehow. Hey!
Leave it be.
Hey! Open up, you rabble! We're messengers from Ratai. Your captain can confirm it. Do you hear?
Again?
Those damned fools won't give us any peace.
Come on, fellas! Be reasonable! We're envoys of the Lord of Lipa!
So, I mean, do people actually know this kind of stuff,
About
like
time.
common people?
Just you wait till Lord von Berghoff hears how you treat a noble. You, come with me to the courtyard. Chamberlain says we ain't gonna waste bread on you for nothing. We've got a job for you.
You know, like, you'd think that somebody who
What
knows all
about
the
me?
names of people would...
I want to talk to the captain right now. You want to talk to God, fella.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You're getting the gallows
It's
for
just like the
poaching.
Wild West. If something was bad, you just shot it.
What? You can't hang a noble. Jesus, wait! Hear that? That bell's tolling for you, mate. 12 more times, and the priest will come for you. Hans!
Alright, here we go. So
Don't
now...
worry, I'll fix it! Move it!
Now I am back where I need to be to get this stuff.
You hear me? I'm a noble! I'm Sir Hans Capon of Bergstein.
And you know, the thing is that it might sound crazy, but actually,
So, if you want to
most
get out
people
of here,
were
you'll have to make amends
bad in
and work
some
off
way.
your debt. For a start, you can carry all the charcoal from this wagon up to the store.
Wait, though. What's going to happen with Capon?
With that madman, he was poaching, so he'll swing.
But he really is a noble.
Ain't you a bit old for fairy tales, son? Once the bell tolls for the 12th time, it won't matter a damn who he used to be anyway. If you want to do something for him, pray. And best pretend you don't know him.
Your Captain Thomas can testify that we're envoys from Ratai. It's the truth, I swear.
yeah, like everybody
Don't
was
you
either
say a word
bad,
about
like
our
a
captain.
criminal person,
We don't
or a
know if
victim
the
of
poor
criminals.
fellow will live to
It's
see
like just
morning.
kill as many of the
They moved
criminals
him
as we
during the
can.
night to the chapel at the very top of the Maiden. It seems only God can help him now.
What about my things? You took everything away from me.
That's what happens to people in jail. When we set you free, you'll get your stuff back. In the worst case, we might keep something to cover the damages you caused at the wedding. Got it?
Got it. And can I go there? I really have to talk with Captain Thomas.
Don't fucking annoy me, fella. You got off lightly so far, believe me.
What? You won't even let me pray in the chapel?
We will not. You're not allowed inside at all. And don't let me catch you snooping around there.
Why did they move your captain to the chapel? All that way up?
So he'd be closer to God. Either the good Lord will help him, or take him to his bosom. The captain's in a really bad way.
So
And
he's
our
probably dead.
Sawbones is away with Lord von Bergov.
Do you always ring the bells before an execution?
Aye, it's a local custom. They say back in the past, the local lord slept through a scheduled execution, and they had to release the condemned man. Don't
Why
worry,
would they have
that
to,
won't
though?
happen
Just kill him
today.
without the Lord on.
What happens when I'm done with this?
What do you reckon? You'll get another job, and when there's no more work for you, you can bugger off wherever you like.
That's all?
Aye? What do you expect? The axe? Lord von Bergov is strict, but he ain't a tyrant. But poaching now,
So poaching
that's
was-
another matter.
The only thing that I don't get is
I'll
I
get
get
to work
poaching,
then.
but
Good lad. The
why be
store's
so
up by
strict
the
about
gate
people
to the
being
inner
able to
bailey.
hunt, you know?
Or Sinner the blacksmith is idling around somewhere there. He'll think up some job for you. Or go down to the outer bailey where they're building the scaffold near the gate.
Is it
They'll be
still like
working
that
up
in-
there for
in
sure.
England and stuff?
No wandering around
Like,
where you're
can
not
people
allowed.
not hunt in
Don't
England?
stick your nose inside the castle. Got it?
Yeah. Got it.
Alright, we gotta take these things. Now, this was confusing for me before. It's way down. No, it's up here. Okay. Yeah, I think that life was cheaper too. You have to realize that life was probably cheaper too back in these times because people died of everything. Like, you know, you stub your toe, get an infection, dead. You know, get a cold, dead. You know, you have a bad harvest, dead.
Seems to me it's always the same.
Just everything kills you. Yeah, so if everything is kills you like that, why not? You know, like why not just like who cares, man? Yeah, that's actually what I want is I want to be able to kill people stealthily. Stealth is harder, but I mean it is. If we can make it viable, that'd be a good thing to have. All right. So we've got to do all of this stuff fairly quickly. I'm not sure if it's like each task that you do is one bell toll or if it's actual time, but basically after 12 bells Hans Capon's going to get executed and we cannot allow that. It's interesting to me. Well, I guess I'm not so violent. I got into a bar fight, but I was just gonna say it's interesting to me how, everything, how all these people are, they're criminals just walking around. Nobody says anything. Man.
Look after your charcoal. Don't come
Oh
around.
wait, not here. Sorry, it's over here. Alright, so my wife came in before and asked me about some stuff that we got going on. I'm watching the time. I'm gonna have to go in just a few minutes here. Yeah, well, I'll move this stuff and then I think this will be a good place to end it here. Let me see, red mist. When your health drops below. Whenever we kill you won't. Oh god. How do I do this now? So if I go to Twitch and I see a guy, I want to ban this person. And I go block. Yep. Yeah, there you go. Banned. Let me see. If you don't overeat. Yeah, if you overeat. Okay. The smoldering ruins of your native scallops have ignited an unyielding flame of fierce and righteous vengeance within you. May God have mercy on anyone who faces this flame. Okay, you either have a powerful advocate in the heavens or are simply favored by the fickle lady luck. I think we'll go with red mist. Uh-huh. Don't worry, I banned that guy. So now we're basically, I had to replay the wedding, but we're basically back to where we started, and we will start doing these tasks. But seriously, guys, I gotta go in just a second here. I'll finish putting these sacks up, and then I'm gonna do the blacksmithing stuff because I really actually like blacksmithing in the game. I do know that I watched this guy and he said the potions are much easier. And that might be true. Let's see, 3 potions. I don't know. Because I can sell 1 sword for like 800 groschen. And a potion, you can make like 3 of them and they're 50. So far I've had like 50 groschen a piece. And at 50 groschen a piece, I mean that's 150, but I think that being a blacksmith is viable. Alright.
That's that.
So I'm going to go with talking to the blacksmith. And I'm going to save and exit here, guys. Alright, we're back to where we need to be. We'll go here. Let me see. Alright, so I know that this was a short one, but I'm also trying to kind of catch up because I've fallen behind in my streaming schedule because I had family visiting and it kind of got a little crazy. Yes, yeah. So now I should be able to have the whatever secret ending. So I did not sleep with the lady at the wedding. So we're right back to where we started. I know I lost a little bit of time there. Yeah, but I think I'll be able to live stream tonight. There shouldn't be anything to stop me from live streaming tonight, and I'll be live streaming more consistently now. I just had family here, excuse me, and it was a little crazy because of that stuff. And you know, we haven't had my wife's brother hasn't come and visit us for 6 years, so it's great to have him, and so we did that. The review will be coming out, like I'll be finished doing this month, like maybe next week. I'll play through the game next week, and I'm probably not going to finish the game, but even if I don't, I can still do a good review. I've got all the features down, the storytelling, I'm getting a good feel of it, and I'll kind of give generalized opinions on everything. So watch out for that. Also, guys, Al LaFrancois, if you have not checked out the action update, so there's the 2024 action update. It was for the last quarter of 2024, and then it's kind of my yearly plan for the whole year. You can go check that out also. It is published now. I have some less than 3-minute video, like 3-minute videos or less that are up that you can check out about some of the box office numbers and performance numbers for video games. There's a lot of stuff, so go check all that out. I do work pretty hard on those, so if you guys watch them and like them and share them and do all that stuff, I'd really appreciate it. But yeah, I appreciate you being here, LaFrancois, and next time, yes, we will be moving forward with the story and not just replaying stuff that we kind of messed up before. But that's all I've got. I want to thank you all for watching and just say God bless you all, and have a good day.